Welcome back, you guys, to my channel, Untouchable Goddess and Prophet. Good to see you guys. Been a couple days, I was putting videos out back to back, but try to give a minute, give people time to catch up. It's a lot of information. Today I got a lot of information, but we'll get into that. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. It is cold outside, you guys, but today is a lot better than what it was over the weekend. My goodness, it was so cold, especially Friday. But I hope y'all keeping warm, still going out getting some air, doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? We got to raise the vibration so high, change the frequency. You heard me? They can't even tune in on this channel. They can't even tune in on our station. Y'all feel me? Love y'all, man. It's good to be back. Good to be back. So doing something a little different with the hair, trying to have the hair out a little bit. I used to keep myself covered up, Something different today. But you guys look at my phone. I'm recording with my phone and look at it. See the video all in there. It's all a little foggy. I gotta get a new phone, but I just couldn't not record today because it's been so many days. So I just wanted to get something out. But today it's a lot I want to talk about. Oh, hold on. Yes, it's a lot I want to talk about, and I've been contemplating like how do I fit all these things into one. So it's gonna be a lot of information. I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2 on this because I want to be clear about this and really explain. And I know I'm probably gonna say something where I'm probably not gonna go back over it because there's so much information I'm trying to do in a timely manner, in a timely fashion. So forgive me if I do that. But and I was trying to think of what I was gonna name the video. Like man, Parthenogenesis. The black woman is God, and then I think I told you at the beginning of the introduction that I don't gender relate, and basically that means I don't have a preference. It doesn't matter a woman or a man. I'm open to any as long as I'm treated well, treated like the queen that I am, respected. That's what's most important to me. But I'm gonna get into all of that and why I don't feel like that. But like I said, I'm just probably gonna brush over it, and I'll probably do a part 2 to this. So bear with me here. Some of you probably didn't heard this already. Some of you might be offended by this. I mean, I don't know. I just kick the truth, my truth, try to give y'all a different perspective. Oh, excuse me. Bring this knowledge, and bringing awareness to the game. Trying to give y'all a different perspective. If you open-minded, then you'll be open to it. You probably haven't heard it before. For those who haven't, I hope you're not offended. If you are, it is what it is. It's my truth. You don't have to watch. No offense to anybody, but you don't have to watch. But it is what it is. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out the way. Guys, I missed you guys. But anyway, the title of today's video is going to be The Black Woman is God, All Women. The black woman is God, all women. And instead of being called a women, we should be called a woman. But they change things up. Like I said, it's life, L-I-E-F, lie of a life, and F mean fuck you. That's why when I spell life, I spell it backwards. I spell it L-I-E-F. People like, you spelled it wrong. No, you not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But I explain that when people like, you spell it wrong, because I get that all the time. Like, you spell life wrong. No, you're listening wrong. You're looking wrong. Nah, I'm just playing. But today, yes, the video is called The Black Woman is God, The Black Woman is God. All women with a womb is God. We just gonna get into it. I don't know if you guys ever heard the process of Parthenogenesis. I'm sure all those, it's probably some religious people on here, those who even spiritual like myself. I grew up in church, I grew up with the Bible, so I know it as well. But I know you heard of the Genesis in the Bible, and what I'm talking about is Parthenogenesis. And as you can see, Genesis is it like piggybacks off of Parthenogenesis. You feel me? Parthenogenesis, Genesis. And the Bible, I don't believe everything in it. I've read it multiple times. It's in a Torah code. So I feel like only those in the Torah will be able to even decipher through it and interpret it and really be able to make some sense of it. It's in a Torah code. Look that up. Like I said, I'm bringing information so you guys can do some homework too and look these up. Like I said, don't take everything I say up front, you know what I mean? Or just for what I say it is. Do some research, study that research, and come to your own analysis and your own truth and what feel good for you. I'm just here to give you a different perspective to open-minded individuals, and I'm always going to keep it real. But anyway, Parthenogenesis and Genesis, in the Bible, Genesis was the beginning. I know a lot of people, even I, what I'm saying, when I first started reading the Bible and learning and, hearing the whole beginning of how Mary was a virgin and all those things, Well, think about it. Well, the Bible didn't tell you, but I know you probably like, how can a virgin be pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Well, they were skipping over it. And they wasn't really telling you about parthenogenesis. And parthenogenesis is, look it up, y'all. Parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. Exactly how it's spelled. You know how to spell Genesis in the Bible? Parthenogenesis. Look it up, y'all. Do some research, study. And it was a process where it was a time where women didn't need men to reproduce. Like that same sperm that's in a guy's penis was in a woman's gland. So which means they can impregnate themselves. And that's what the Bible didn't tell you about Mary. They never mentioned no parthenogenesis. They just said she was a virgin who became pregnant. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I know, follow me here. You feel me? I'm not trying to change your religion, tell you what. I'm just giving you truth, my perspective, exposing certain things people we need to read up on. Torah code. Look up on Torah code. Parthenogenesis. Look up on parthenogenesis. But anyway, that's how you probably was like, how did Mary get pregnant with Jesus if she didn't have sex? She went through the parthenogenesis process. You understand what I'm saying? And just being all the way, this is a channel for adults, so being all the way correct, woman is man and man is woman. The man is a duplication of the woman. That's where you get the X and Y chromosomes, and that's why the X and Y chromosomes split. Like, a dick ain't nothing but a vagina that fell out. A penis, let me rephrase. A penis is nothing but a vagina that fell out. It's like an inside, like if you push it all back up, it'll be a vagina. Woman is man, man is woman. We are one. And men was created as a duplication of the woman. And I know a lot of people, most of me men, I know some guys on here that watch because I've communicated with you guys. If you can process this, then you can process this. If you can, and it's something new that you're hearing, well, I'm glad you're hearing it from me. I'm glad you're hearing from Untouchable Goddess and Prophet. For real. I'm glad to give something new. But if you haven't heard it, then you're hearing it now, for real. And that's really all it is. And I say the black woman is God because science will tell you as well. The world is nothing but one big black feminine energy. And we here by manifestation. And the world manifested us into the world. I mean, I don't know, that might be a little too deep for some people, so I'm not gonna try to stay there. But just think about that. Before you be like, what is she talking about? She crazy? Just think about that. Just think about that. And the process is called parthenogenesis, you guys. And women did not need men to reproduce. The first creation of God, and God is the universe, the world. The first creation of God, the universe, was the woman, the black woman. And why? DNA. And DNA is so important. It's the reason that everything is going on around in this world. Besides money, DNA. Money and DNA is the reason that the craziness is going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very important. People talk about money, but they really don't talk about DNA. And the black woman has the mitochondrial DNA that keeps civilization going. Just like, for example, the queen bee. The bees, like the queen bee. She the main bee in the hive, because why? Because she keep it going. That womb is so important, it's so sacred. That's why I learned to respect it so much. It's so sacred, y'all. The vagina, women, ladies, it's so sacred. It's so sacred. And we can't just share it with everybody. It's sacred. Man. And once you get in touch with self and in tune with self, you'll learn that. And you'll learn to respect yourself so much more. Like, man, it's a beautiful thing. But anyway, I don't want to get too lost in that. Man, and I know you used to hearing the story in the Bible where women came from men. From the rib, from a man's rib. That's a lie. I mean, seriously, y'all. Come on now. You got common sense. You know ain't no woman came from no man's rib, y'all. You know this already. Ain't no woman came from no man's rib. Have you ever seen a woman? Just ask yourself. Not even just listen to me, but just being realistic. Have you ever seen a woman come from a man's rib? Don't worry. I'll wait. No, but you have seen a man, a baby, come from a woman, correct? Out that vagina, correct? So let's just be serious. You know what I mean? Let's not let people play with our minds. That's why I stepped out of religion, because I just feel like it plays with people's minds. It's another way to enslave us. You know what I mean? They just gave us that book and took everything else from up under us, and people so focused in that, they're not focused on the things, the awareness of things that they need to be aware of around them. And that's where the issue is at. That's why knowledge is power, and I do what I do, and I stress it so much. Like I told you, I'm taking knowledge over that money any day of the week, and that's why I stress this. And that's why I do what I do, because we need to expose these things, and we need to get to the truth of things. And don't let people just tell us what, excuse me, y'all, drinking this, had this smoothie, blueberry banana. But don't let people just tell us anything and we believe it, and we know it don't make no sense if we ask it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really just use our common sense. And I know it's hard with everything going on in the world today, and common sense is not common anymore. And not to offend anybody, but that is what it is. That's just the real. We got to be able to use that and be able to think for ourselves, because we know that don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And I got a video for another time where I'll probably explain how I feel the extraterrestrial raping God, and that's how we got here into this world. That's how we got here, and the world changed. That's why they say we in the belly of the beast. I mean, we can talk about it now because we're really talking about it for real. That's why they say we in the belly of the beast. Like in the Bible, when they say Eve was naked in the garden, what they really was saying was she was pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? See how it's in the Torah, and you got to be able to know that Torah to be able to decipher through this and be able to interpret this, because they don't really want you to interpret this. They want you to know what they want you to know and not be able to really make it make any sense. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you guys are following me, because it really makes sense, and I want y'all to these words that I'm giving y'all, I really want y'all to go research and study it. It's more about that than anything. And the message just come with it, but I really want y'all to research and study these things. The black woman is God. All women, anybody with that vagina, woman with that vagina, is God. And earlier I said I don't gender relate and how I tie this into that. Like, you guys know I don't believe in titles and things like that. So I feel like if that's the case, and a man is just a duplication of a woman, and a penis is just a vagina that fell out, how can anybody be gay? You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why we have, like, people be like, oh my God, she was born gay, or he was born gay, and then we got transgenders, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like I just feel like that's why they feel the way they feel. It comes from something like way back from the beginning of time, when things was the original way, and now it's been flipped, and we in the belly of the beast now, and everything is in reverse, and it's been flipped. And I feel like they still connected to those things, that lineage, that genetic from way back then, and that's what we reincarnate and come back, and that's what brings about that. Like, so I feel like, why gender relate? We all one anyway, because it's really, this world is really about oneness to begin with. Nobody's better than anybody or any of that. This is about coming together, unity and oneness. So I feel like, how can anybody be gay if the man is just a duplication of the woman? The woman. It makes no sense. And pussy do run the world. For you guys to say it's a man's world. Pussy do run the world. And I know and I'm not knocking my man or nothing like that. I'm just calling out the facts. And I'm not saying it's because I'm arrogant or because I'm a woman. Because I know, she just saying the black woman is God because she a woman. No, I'm saying the black woman is God because that's what it is. And really, not too many people is going to really tell you that. Not too many people even know that. So I know majority who probably watch this has never heard this. They don't want you to know that. You go over to other countries and places, they got the black woman hanging up in their church. Russia and all that, they got the woman in their church. The black woman hanging up in their sanctuary and all that. Why do you think that is? Because the black woman is God. And a real history lesson, since it's Black History Month, happy Black History Month, but to me, every day is Black History Month. You know what I mean? We built this from the ground up. Everything is Black History. Every day is Black History Month for me. I learn something new every day. By myself, my people. We all people, just different colors. And that don't matter either, but that's a video for another time as well. But happy Black History Month. You know what I mean? Happy Black History Month to my people out there. If y'all do celebrate, I don't celebrate none of these holidays. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just don't identify with these titles and the things that's going on. I guess I just am in a different dimension. This is the 3D matrix, and that's where we at with it. But the whole point of this is I'm trying to give y'all some insight that we got to be able to break these things down, and we got to be able to use some common sense and not let people just play with our mind, enslave our minds. Because slavery is a choice. You choosing to keep your mind stuck in this. When there's information out here, things you can research, people will giving information, people that's, that's awakened to these certain things and that's trying to share information with you. It's just that time to listen. It's that time to listen. One mouth, two ears. Speak once, listen twice. But this is that. Like Genesis, Parthenogenesis. I don't want to get too into the Bible and decoding it for y'all, because I can and I will, and that's probably another video down the line as well, because I can do that as well. But the point I'm making is the black woman is God. It's the only thing that makes sense. They don't want you to know this. And a history lesson for all those who don't know our real history or our heritage, you know what I mean, where we come from. When the man was in power, it's because he worshiped the black woman as his God. Let me say that again. In real history, real time, when the black man was in power, when men was in power, the reason they were in power is because they worshiped that black woman as their God. And we got away from that. And that was the battle of the feminine and masculine energies, and which we all have in us. But now it's a battle of the feminine and masculine energy, and that's why things are unbalanced. The world ain't number one big feminine energy. Give us our feminine energy back. And respect the woman, respect your mama, respect your grandmama. The black woman is God. And fellas, you know. Make it make sense. You never seen no woman come from no man's rib. That's the enslaved part right there, to make you think a woman was created to serve a man. See how that masculine energy is trying to dominate that feminine energy? That's how it began. The black woman is God, and she under attack. The black woman is God, and she under attack, y'all. And these are things that they're not going to share with us. They're not going to tell us. They're not going to talk about. I ain't knocking nobody in their religion or none of that. Like I said, I stepped outside of that and got into my spirituality and became a spiritualist. That was my choice. I only can suggest. I only can give my perspective. I only can give my truth, what feels good in my soul. But I also give you this information so you can research, study it, and maybe you might want to get into spirituality and step outside of religion or whatever, and maybe not. But my channel is for everybody. But I'm gonna get that truth, that real information. And it's a lot of bullshit in the Bible. Not saying all of it's not factual, but because it's not. It's just point blank period. It's not. But you got to have some truth in there to be able to cover up the lies. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's in the Torah code. You got to be able to read that Torah code. I can read that Torah code. I can decode through all of that. I can decipher through all that, and I know what they're saying. There's some things in the Bible that's just wrong, man. And I don't know if people pick up on it, or I don't know, but it's like some things in the Bible that's just wrong, man. I'll be like, what? Wow, God would never allow certain things. And I'm probably definitely gonna do a part 2 to this, because I'm gonna really dig in and decode a little bit for y'all. I really am gonna do a part 2 to this and decode it for y'all. But the black woman is God, y'all. And ladies, they don't want us to know that, because if you know that you are God, and not saying my men ain't, or we goddesses, and my men is not gods, and they ain't not kings, and all of that. I'm not saying that. This is not to down the man or any of that. This is just to state the fact that the black woman is God. And she has the mitochondrial DNA to keep civilization going. The black woman can mutate with any, and create. That's how we got different races. Anything can mutate with that black woman and her DNA. Remember I said DNA. DNA plays a major part, just as well as money in the world. DNA plays a major part. That's why we talked about the big business, organ harvesting, and all those things. That's why I covered that. We went over that. DNA is a major piece to all of this. A major piece to all of this, as well as money. And that's what makes this world go round. But the black woman is God, y'all. Fellas, I ain't saying you need to bow down and do all those things, but the black woman is God, and you need to take heed. The woman is God. A woman with a vagina is God. And you should respect the woman a little more. And not just saying it because I'm a woman, just period. Because that's God. And if you balance that feminine and that masculine energy out, you know what I mean, a lot of relationships and things to be better. The black woman is God. And until you start getting back to the original way of worshiping that woman, that black woman as your queen, as your God, it's going to always be imbalanced. And like I said, it's a video for another time where I'm going to get into the black devil and how this all pertains and get into all this and why the devil created the man, and it's gonna be deep. I got so much information going on, a lot going on, and I know this video probably gonna piss some people off, but it is what it is, and it's not an ego thing because I cannot, like I said, do what I do, having an ego. Those are just the facts, and I call out the facts, and that's just what it is, you know. We definitely gonna do a part. I'm definitely gonna do a part 2 of this, and we're gonna get more into this. But I'm asking y'all to think. I'm bringing awareness to this, knowledge, insight. And just to expose some of these ways that they got us enslaved, man, and not knowing who we really are and what's really going on. And that's why we act the way we act. If you know that you are God, goddess, king, queen, you perform like that. And they don't want you to perform like that. They want us to be bums and broken, this and that, because it's easier to control that. When you know you are God, you know what I'm saying, a goddess, a king, queen, you going to present yourself like that. You're going to present yourself like that, period. I know I'm a God, goddess. I just say God, not disrespecting men or any of that. I see my gods and my kings out there. I love y'all. I love y'all. And the reason that they downgrade y'all so bad, like I said, I don't believe in all that gay and lesbian and all those things. I don't gender relate, so I don't get into all those titles and all those. But they do degrade the black man as well. And they at y'all too because the process of life has changed now. So you guys, instead of going through Parthenogenesis, we actually living in that 3D Genesis world now. And we need men to reproduce right now. You have that sperm that we once had in our glands to reproduce. We need you now. And if they just terrorize the man, beat the man down, make a weak man out of you, that's what you're going to produce. Weak offspring, beat down offspring. And it becomes genetic. We just talk about DNA, y'all. DNA. And that becomes genetic. And that's how you kill a generation off. That's how you build generational curses on them. You feel me, y'all? I hope y'all following me right here. So this ain't to down nobody and all that. Like I said, we got to get some balance between that feminine and masculine energy. We got to balance it out. And that's what's wrong with the world. The masculine energy is trying to dominate that feminine energy without giving us our crown, our just due. We gods. And I just say God because when I say goddess, that S on it is just my essence out in the world. So I'm a God. And yes, I'm a goddess. I'm a God in my essence. That S on my God is just my essence I put out in this universe, out into this world. But that's a little bit right there, y'all. A little bit for y'all. Like I said, I'm going to do a part 2. But the black woman is God, y'all. Fellas, the black woman is God. And as soon as you balance out that masculine and feminine energy that we all have within us, gender don't matter. It's energy because we all energy. Everything is energy. As soon as we balance that out, we can move with love. Things to be balanced. Things that balance itself out in the universe. And we can get to that love and, we'll treat each other better. And, you know what I mean? It just all comes back into one. Because I said oneness, right? The black woman is God. Ladies, you are a God. Goddess. However you want to. God, goddess. Your vagina is sacred. It's not for everybody. Protect yourself. Guard yourself. Love yourself. Fellas, respect that vagina like you would respect your life. Like you would respect her life. Like you would want vice versa. Protect the vagina. Don't abuse it. It's sacred. Babies come out of that. Life come out of that. That's some healthy, woo, right there. Pussy run the world. Y'all heard it from me. Like I said, no disrespect. The truth is just the truth. And pussy is what excuse my French, but, it is what it is, y'all. We on an adult channel. It's what keeps the world going around literally, not figuratively speaking, like literally. And that is what it is. The black woman is God, y'all. We're going to have a part 2 on this. I'm going to really dig deep in. I'm going to decode some things for y'all as well. And we can go back and forth, and I can show y'all about this little Torah. But look it up, Torah code, Parthenogenesis. Make some sense, y'all. I'm at 24 minutes right now. I think I'm trying to wrap that up pretty good. And that's why I don't generate. That's why I have no titles. I'm just free thinker, free everything. I just go with it. You do what you want out there. I only can make suggestions, give you my perspective. Hope y'all keeping an open mind out there. Hope y'all loving life out there. Hope y'all loving y'allself out there. Self-love, self-care. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Raising the vibration so high. Change the frequency, because that's what we do out here. Changing the frequency. You heard me? And I love y'all from the heart, man. From the heart. I got to get a new phone. Definitely. Y'all see the vision? But it's really about the message. You know what I'm saying? The listening part. So it's really about the message. And I'm just glad to get this message out and to give y'all something to think about, bring some knowledge, some insight. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. If you do go out, buckle up. You know, buckle up when you're in the car. Bundle up. That's what I'm going to say. Bundle up. It's nippy out, but it is beautiful. The sun is out, and I'm going to be out, period. I work all day. No matter what I'm doing, I'm doing something. I'm staying busy doing something constructive. So I'm out most of the time. In and out, but I'm out. You know what I mean? Moving around. Definitely. But I love y'all, man. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank y'all for coming in with those comments. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Even if you're not liking the video, which I want you to do, like, share, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate y'all. The new subscribers that's coming in, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And I see that targeted individual is going right now. Yeah, very informative. It's always that one video on the channel that gets you going. I see y'all going and y'all paying attention, and people really tuning into that. Good. That's what I'm here to do. Awareness, knowledge, insight, expose what's going on. Your information. I love y'all so much, man, from the heart. Enjoy y'all day. Enjoy y'all day, loves. Enjoy y'all day. Remember, raise the vibration so high, change the frequency. Straight. Until next time, untouchable, goddess, and prophet. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, y'all. Mwah.